They felt that they're virtually in that space. With the press of a button, you're able to immerse yourself.
Hi, in this video, we'll be able to listen to some of the guests which we invite to our weekly Mr. Metaverse discussion. Hisham, so I have seen in your profile the future of cinema, right? So if you can share a bit more about that would be cool.
So it was, thank you first of all. It was an experience that we delivered to a client where they wanted to, that client, they had their own blockchain, platform, which basically allowed, movie creators to, basically ask for investment on that platform using blockchain. So people who would buy the cryptocurrency of that platform, they would be able to, invest into that, let's say, so-called movie. Anyway, it's a blockchain platform that they wanted to make it so that the premiere of it is a virtual cinema, where you actually, put a VR headset on, and you're in a virtual cinema watching a 2-hour movie. 2-hour movie. So from my side and the team working on it, we made it so that we prepared 200 headsets for those 200 VIPs and built the VR experience as well, so that all 200 people are synced together watching the same movie on the Jumeirah on the Jumeirah beach. That's I don't know if you can put any images here.
I'm right now putting
But
images
I
on
think it's,
YouTube.
yeah, exactly. So it was basically a virtual cinema experience for a launch of that company's platform. Yeah, and it was a year ago as well, so some of the details might have been forgotten. I think the emotional connection is really important when it comes to virtual experiences. If let's say we put them in a normal cinema, they wouldn't have gotten the the emotional connection compared to when you put them in a actual virtual space. Sorry, what I mean is, let's say if we showed them a YouTube video or showed it to them on the screen, they wouldn't have gotten that connection with the platform. But once they were, they felt that they're virtually in that space, also sitting with their peers in a virtual environment because they were all synced together. It was a good experience.
I see. All right, and before we proceed to the second topic for you, Hisham, for everyone who's listening, I really recommend just for 2 minutes switching on YouTube and seeing what I will now be showing, because this is really cool stuff which Hisham has able to build, and Hisham will probably maybe give a bit more details, more in depth on that. I'll be right now showing the video. It will be a minute long. So Hisham, before we start, give a bit explanation. So what's that is, you're still watching, I guess then you'll like it. Consider subscribing to stay up to date on the topics related to immersive technologies, digital twins, AI and Metaverse platform. You can expect the videos like the one you're now listening to be published every single week. So don't miss out, subscribe. It takes just a second, smash this button. Enjoy the rest of the video.
So basically this is a prototype. I've built where we're kind of utilizing the MetaQuest Pro. We're utilizing the mixed reality feature in it to immerse people into world cultural landmarks. And in that case, we're giving Saudi Arabia as an example because they're heading towards this tourism boom, and inviting tourists over and really educating people on the different cultural landmarks they have through technologies such as in our case mixed reality and virtual reality. So this was a prototype built to really demonstrate the capabilities of using such technologies, where first of all, you have the map of Saudi Arabia being in kind of augmented reality because you are still in your physical space and you can see that. And then with the press of a button, you're able to immerse yourself, you're able to jump into that world, that cultural landmark. In our case, it is Al Ula. Al Ula is a cultural landmark in Saudi Arabia. it's a city, and there's like kind of a concert hall that's made of mirrored glasses. It's a it's an astonishing place which I recommend people to visit. But generally speaking, that's the brief of the experience. And of course, talking about it doesn't give it justice. So I'd like to have everyone to see it. We're currently working with the reality kit and the kind of the tools that would allow us to basically have that experience or similar experience on the Vision Pro once it's out. We've also subscribed to their Unity beta program, so we're able to kind of get our hands on the Vision Pro as soon as possible to test it out. So obviously we used the Unity engine as the engine to have this experience.
So why did you pick Unity and not an Unreal Engine?
Honestly, it's preference, but also a lot of the SDKs, a lot of the tools, the kind of allow us to push this quickly. They tend to be updated often on Unity, but we also have built stuff like this on the Unreal Engine, especially with the ray tracing technology that Unreal Engine provides, which is really amazing. But yeah, for that specific experience, we just went with the Unity just because of the SDK support that comes with it. With SDKs, we've used the MRTK SDK as well. So for those who are wondering what kind of SDKs we've used the MRTK, and also we've used the Oculus OVR SDK as well, both to achieve this experience. From my side, honestly, I don't believe in reinventing the wheel per se. So if someone has built, let's say, an SDK or a tool that makes it faster for you to come up with a really good experience that has a really solid user journey, I believe that that's the way to go when it comes to building those experiences. Because think of it, when it comes to a virtual reality experience or just generally an immersive technology experience, it's all about the user journey. It's all about the experience itself. So you would want to prioritize that over, for example, writing the best code or whatever. I mean, that's important, but as well, your priority would be to get that crisp experience. And it's not bad and it's not wrong to utilize other developers who work in the field who have published their tools for us to use. So yeah, in that case, from my side, building this experience, I've utilized the MRTK wrappers, the OVR as well to. And of course, I kind of merge them together, 3D modeling as well from my side, etc., to really come up with the result of that.
So how long did it took to build what we're now seeing on the video?
It would really depend on a lot of factors. For that experience, it took around 4 to 5 weeks. If I would say more, a little bit more, maybe 6-7 weeks, because the 3D modeling part also took a hefty amount of time. I work with designers as well in the team to get it to that level. So I would say around 6 weeks. One thing that is really challenging when working with general XR apps is that it's like working on sand. I like to say that because it's not very kind of stable. So when you're using tools, when you're using all the different wrappers, etc., there's always that unstable instability compared, for example, when you're building a traditional mobile app. So making sure that all the versions work together, all the tools, are supported, etc. That's a big challenging aspect when it comes to building those immersive technology experiences, and it's something also new developers in the field always struggle with when they're jumping on their immersive technology or XR development journey.
Still watching? Thank you. So if you like the content, consider subscribing to our newsletter for more exclusive content. You can expect there primarily news related to the topics of the videos like the one you just listened to, and more educational content. So link in the comments. Every Monday, you will get a newsletter directly to your inbox.